Hi friends, today I'm going to explain about how to connect to the remote database through SSH connection using Java with the Maven tool. Okay, so now this is our requirement. So from remote P from remote PC, one second. So from remote PC, I want to connect to MySQL server which is installed on remote database. So through SSH connection using Java with the Maven tool. Okay, before explaining how to connect to the remote database through SSH connection, first of all I will explain two important points through what is SSH. So SSH is also known as secure shell or secure socket shell. Okay, what this SSH will do? So it is a remote management protocol through which users can both modify and control their remote servers on the internet. So which is there on the internet, we can both modify and control that remote server. Okay, that is intention of SSH. And if you want to connect to the remote server, must and should SSH should be installed and it is in start state on the remote machine. So then only we can able to connect to from remote PC to here through this gateway. Okay. Now I am explaining application. So already I have developed one application. So using with the Maven tool. So here in the code I'm concentrating on only three variables. Okay, one is JSCH, second one is properties object, third one is session object. So these are three main roles to create uh, server startup. So first we have to create JSCH object. What is JSCH? Okay, JSCH is a Java implementation of SSH2. So what JSSH will do, it allows you to connect SSHD server and use port forwarding and file transfer. So JSH, by creating the object, it allows you to connect SSHD server and use port forwarding and file transfer. So it transfer the data from host to remote database. Okay. Second thing, properties means normally we have to keep information. Okay. Next is session object. Session means to create or establish connection to the server. Okay. So here I'm declaring the variables. Okay. These variables are nothing but SSH details. Okay. It is L port. L port means local port. You can take anything. So just I'm taking 5656. Other than this, you can take anything. Okay. Next, string host. Host means so I have installed Ubuntu operating system. So that IP address is 192.168.43.162. Okay. So that you can know by using IP. One second. So next, host means Ubuntu operating system IP address. User means my Ubuntu username. Password is Ubuntu password. Okay. Next, shit. So next, I will explain about how to start SSH server on the remote machine. So that is nothing but just sudo service SSH status. We have to check SSH status whether it is in on state or off state. So I will give clarity by it is in stop mode and start mode. So if it is in stop mode, we have to get error. If it is in start mode, we have to get the server connected to Ubuntu, and next we have to close the SSH connection. Okay. Now first I'm starting SSH server. Okay. Sudo service SSH start. I'm entering the password. Meanwhile, I will explain through the code. So first here we have declared three variables. So these are the SSH variable results, the user details. Next here we have to create config property object. So purpose of creating config property is to avoid unknown host key issues. That is, so if you are an unauthorized person or insecurities, so we have to just ignore that all those things. So that's why we have to create config object using properties. So in that properties object we have to put string host key checking as no. So I'm taking only for testing purpose, that's why I'm taking string host key checking. Okay. Next we have to create JCH object. So I have explained how why we have to create JCH object. It allows you to connect to SSHD server for file transfer and port forwarding. Okay. Next, so we have to create session object. So why we have to create session object? Session means to establish connection to the server. So on the session, by creating session object, on that session object, with help of JSH object reference, we have to get the session details. That is, we have to keep user details, host and port number. So for every remote machine, so port number is 22. So host means, so our Ubuntu IP address. Okay. Next user. So here Ubuntu username and password. So with respect of session object reference, I'm setting the password and setting config, and next I'm connecting to the remote machine. So session dot connect method. So I'm taking this code in try catch block, because if any exception raised in between, so I'm handling what's happening here. Okay. Just I'm giving problem with e dot get message. So after completing, just here I'm closing the SSH connection. Observe here. So now our SSH should be in on state. So I didn't get any error. Okay. So here in the finally block, I'm closing the session if session not equal to null and the session is connected. So in both cases, if two conditions are satisfied, so I'm closing the SSH connection by using disconnect method in the finally block. So finally block meant for to close the created object connections. Okay. So this is our just to start up the server. Okay. Now observe, I am running. So now it is running the application. Just wait for 1 minute. So it is running. It is taking time to start the server. So now we are getting the output in few seconds. Server is started. So after if the server is started, we have to get this message. Server is connected to Ubuntu. Okay. So now we are getting server connected to Ubuntu and closing SSH connection means server is established perfectly. So now I have a doubt how whether it is connected really or not. So if you want, if you are having any doubt, so let me, I will stop SSH server. So if I'm stopping SSH server, now it should give error here. Okay. So after stopping, I will run the application once again. Now it will give error. So now it is in stop state. Observe here. So now we are getting error, right? So connection refused to connect. So by because I have stopped SSH I have stopped. So that's why here I'm not giving the connection here. I'm not giving the connection here. Just I'm stopping the connection here only. So that's why from remote PC unable to connect to the MySQL server. Okay. So now my intention is I want to connect to the remote database. So up to here it is saying that just starting the server. Okay. Let me start the server once again. So now server is started. So now I'm connecting to the MySQL database here. So which is already installed on the Ubuntu operating system. This is MySQL version. This is MySQL version. I'm using MySQL 8 version. Okay. On MySQL 8 version, I have to connect to here through SSH connection. So for that, first of all, I have to start the server. Then only I have to connect to remote database. How it is possible? Let me explain through the code. So these are already. So channel is not mandatory here. So just I've taken channel, but channel is not mandatory. So and next here already SSH variables. Next here these are the DB username and details. So string or host means in Ubuntu machine it is a local host. Okay. In that's why I am taken remote R host is local host and R port is 3306. So that is MySQL port number. Next DB username is root. So my DB username is root and password is db password root@123. So now here I am creating string URL. Okay. JDBC colon MySQL colon localhost port number. So char is the database name. Use SSL equal to false. Make sure it is should be SSL equal to false. To connect to the remote database through SSH connection, we have to start the server and that after that SSL should be false. Then only this this line will create established connection to the remote database. Okay, next driver class name, JDBC driver class name com.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver. Okay, next I'm creating connection object and a prepared statement and a result set object. So these are normally how to connect to the database. Just same thing I'm taking. Before that, just I'm taking just starting the server and fetching the records from that remote database. Okay. So here I'm loading that JDBC driver class dot for name dot new instance. So why I'm taking new instance method means just I'm in the remote database means I need to create one new object. Okay, this is for establishing the connection. Okay, next if the connection is established, so I will get connection is done if Java is connected to MySQL remotely. So if the connection is not established, so we will get connection is not established and we will get error. Okay, next I'm preparing one query. So select star from student. Already I have one uh, table is there, char named with the student table. So I'm fetching these three records to here. Select star from student. Okay, after fetching the details, just I'm displaying here. Observe. Now observe, I'm running the application. So remember my SSH is already in on state. Okay, so now here I have to get these details only. Sai one Sai Kumar, Sahiti, Chilkanagar, Shankar, Chennai. So these only three rows I have to get here. Then only my code is correct. Otherwise it is wrong. Wait for few seconds. Application is running. So server connected to Ubuntu. Java is connected to MySQL remotely. So just it is unfortunately it is getting. So connection is established perfectly. So it is something is mistaken. So you are getting the details here, right? So Shankar Chitti. So the details whatever they here. So if you are having doubt, I will create one more record here. Confirm. Just I am taking one record. Confirm live. So now if four records coming means so my code is correct, so otherwise it is wrong. Okay, now observe. Now total how many records? Select star from student means so now it is showing four records, right? Once again, actually it is correct only. So I have to take in parentheses, so that's why I didn't take in flower. I have to take flower braces actually. So it is now it should give four records. If it is giving four records, so correctly it is connecting to the remote database through SSH connection using Java. Okay. Now application is running. So observe here, now I am getting four records. One Sai Kumar, Sahiti, Shankar, and four live confirm. Now this record I have created finally. So to give clarity or to give confirm. So whether it is really connecting to the remote database. So remote database is a Ubuntu remote database is it is installed in the server system. Okay, it is on Ubuntu operating system I have installed here. Okay, this is friends. I have to explain about how to connect to the remote database through SSH connection using Java. Okay, just here I have taken with Maven tool. I have taken uh, jar files. So I have explained about JSH, right? So JSH I have taken from MVN repository. So go to the MVN repository, just search JSH, so you will get information. Just copy paste here. Next, I am taking MySQL version, right? So that is MySQL version. So 8.0.26. So that 8.0.26 is one second. My MySQL version is 8.06. So 8.0.26. So that's why I have taken uh, 8.0.26. So the moment you keep information in pom.xml files, jar files will be downloaded from central repository to local repository. After downloading central repository to local repository, so if you want to get clarity, go to the Maven dependencies. You will get here JSH. Okay, if the jar file is downloaded, it will show here. And I have taken MySQL connector, so those two jars I am using, so that's why I have taken in the pom.xml file. Okay, thank you friends, thank you for watching this video. This is what I want to explain. Thank you for watching. So if you are watching for the first time, so please subscribe to my channel, and in the next video the same process I am going to explain through the Python. Okay, thank you.